Ooh. What's going on, everybody? All of you beautiful, beautiful souls. It's so good to be back again. It's a nice little, hey, how you doing? Ooh. I'm gonna try and focus a little bit more tonight. As I understand, last night, you know, things may have gotten a little off topic, and I loved it. But I'll admit, I don't really know what happened last night in the game, so I'm gonna try and focus a little bit more tonight. We'll see how it goes. Hope y'all been having a wonderful Saturday evening. Cannot thank you enough for being here. Ball Harry in the chat. Ball Harry, what's going on, brother? Good to see ya. Shall we get... Oh, wait, I haven't sent the tweets out yet. Let me do that. Boom. Okay. Shall we get right into it? I'd say so. No screwing around. Let's get going. I'm ready. Oh, wait. Oh. Whew. Okay. Come along, people, for part 15 of the Final Fantasy XVI playthrough. Kill the tunes, kill the desktop feed, and let's do this. Frames are holding up. Good to see. Okay. So we're looking for Ignac.
The St. Drake's Fang is gone.
Drake's Fang is gone.
The whole Mother Crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Let's go. Let's just quickly read our journal here. Let's see, what are we at? So we're doing this right now. Clive receives a letter from August helping him to help cheer Blackthorn up again. What could be the matter with him this time? Right. So Blackthorn, he was upset because he saw somebody make it the sharpest blade he's ever seen, and he needs to start doing that. Okay, gotcha. And then the other side quest we're doing, a cursory review of the Hideaway's ledgers by Gott has revealed an issue of utmost concern. So concerning, in fact, that he wishes to speak with Clive about it personally. So we'll have to go back and see him about that.
We don't know for sure.
In the meantime, though...
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac.
That's not very nice.
Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Yeah, but I bathed today. I'm not... Whatever. Whatever. The fuck ever.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen.
Quite well.
Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
Okay.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Okay. Stolen items, so I'm sure we can, yeah, might as well go here. Actually, might as well go and get warm. Fight these scorpions. What do we got here? We got, yeah, okay. Nice. Kill these chocobos? Why not, right? Yeah, the cooldown on that fire attack that I unlocked last night, it's not great. It's really not great. I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, I don't know. What's it gonna take? 2390 to just to upgrade it, huh? Not even to master it. It's tough to say. I'm gonna use it for a little bit, but if we find that cooldown is excessive, we'll probably have to get rid of it. I'll have to see how much health it actually helps Clive recover.
Ready, go?
I'm ready. I'm warm.
Come on.
Ah. Oh, really?
Thanks, Gal.
hell's going on out here? Oh, you know I'm gonna have to fight this big boy.
We got company.
As if I missed the big boy with that. That is unfortunate. Ah.
Too slow.
Ooh. Damn. Oh. See, I kind of want to wait and see how much health I'll recover. Ah. Yo, Laura, thank you for checking in.
Too slow.
How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Pulling you up before I head for a walk. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you doing that. I hope you enjoy the walk. All right, here we go. Let's see how much health we recover from this. Shout out Ball Harry, yeah. What up, Cool J? Yeah, Ball, I don't think he streams.
This must be
I don't think he
next
streams. He's
luggage.
always on YouTube, so
Nothing seems to be damaged.
I'm assuming he doesn't use Twitch.
Let's get it back to Delamil.
I think I typed that wrong. SO at Ball Harry. It's probably, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. One word. Yeah, nah, I don't think Ball needs a shout out.
What should I call you, my good man?
Wyvern.
How you
Glad
doing,
to
Cool
make
J?
your acquaintance.
You could give
Formidable
Fabulora
name
a shout out though,
indeed.
for sure.
Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold
Nice.
her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the outer
Gracias.
Isles, far beyond the twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours.
Spill the beans, Ignac.
That is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards.
Is this a secret ingredient?
Very stone
Oh,
of
yeah.
which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Nice.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship.
Yeah, but I mean, making a sword that only is good for one blow is not going to help me.
To depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Right.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider mine.
Wow, Byron.
Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can
I need to
imagine.
measure with the Chocobo suit reward. Ooh,
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths
God,
cross
I would
again.
be into that.
Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern.
Yeah, what if I told you that
Thank
I
you
was
again for your assistance.
Byron's nephew?
Coming, my lordship.
You think he'd still
I'll
be
be right
taken with
there.
me? Probably not.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival.
Uh-huh.
Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Anything else here? Speaking of which, I did try out FF14 and there's a wearable chocobo head you can buy. Oh, okay, well, guess I'm gonna have to get that game, aren't I? How is it though? What'd you think? Should we all play it?
And what can I do for you? Is that all?
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did
Play
better
with
than
friends.
that.
So far doing quests to level up. I like that you can eventually learn to dye clothes and armor. Oh yeah, always a fan of that.
Whetstone.
Yes, but not one you'll find.
Well, keep me in the
anywhere
loop on it.
else
Let me know if you think it's worth it.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard wearing for that matter. Just imagine it.
Trial version's
Good
free? Yeah, that's right.
thin steel,
What is it?
with
You get
an
like the
edge as
first
sharp as
60
any
levels or
found in
something?
the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy now. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
We got you,
I'd be
baby.
happy to hear you said that.
I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Like, I thought he said he was gonna make it. So what? I need to... Whatever. Whatever. Ooh, Excalibur, though. There we go. Yeah, okay. Well, that sounds like it'll be a nice little piece. I think if you get it off the official site, it's free as long as you don't purchase any DLC. Really?
I got ya.
On PC? What do I need here? The Grimalkin hide, eh? Where the hell do I get that? Oh, it comes from a Grimalkin. Dude, I want Excalibur.
That it?
I got to get that sword. So wait, let me see. Let me see if one of these Grimalkins on PC. Okay, so yeah, I'll take a look at that. Ooh, what up, Mr. Robu? Thank you so much for the lurk. Be sure to hit that Stargazer check-in so I make sure to give you a shout out later on.
Nid told me she was building a ship.
Appreciate you being here. Thank you so very much. Game makes you want to buy DLC though. You can't even make a party of players in the trial version. Oh, yeah, okay. See, so I mean, I gotcha. Yeah, here's the Grimalkin. Yeah, at the Cattery. Dude, I've been looking for this thing for the past two play sessions. The Cattery in Dalmekia. Okay, it's on. We gotta go find that thing. We've got to go find that thing. And it's level C, like this will be easy. Easy stuff. So spam its back. Caratina. Right, but this is the spot. No, the Cattery's right here. Okay, perfect. Whatever, we'll just go this way.
The finest
The most
Now,
fragrant herb.
Dusan, I know you're keen, but
Dude, I'm pretty excited for this Excalibur sword. I'm not gonna lie.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Ready, girl? Run like the wind. Enough of you, are there?
Come on. Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
You deserve a rest.
Oh, that's a big boy. But I ain't too worried. Level C? Come on.
closer to mine.
Get the Dalmakian down here. Like, let's go. Cat, it's true form. Wow. Wouldn't that be something? You wake up to that staring you in the face? Oh shit. Dodged backwards. That wasn't smart.
Nice try.
Fuck's sakes.
Nice try.
Very nice. And give me that. What was it? Dalmekiite or something? Some sort of resource. Yeah, the Gramalkin hide. That's...
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
It's fine, man. It was absolutely fine. Okay. Oops. I have high hopes for this sword. Better look good, better feel good.
Clive?
Needed to be an extension of Clive's dick, essentially. Okay, here we go. Where is it? Oh.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Attack went down by 118. Staggered down 118. What? Oh, my bad. My bad. Never mind. The Drake Slayer's belt. Yeah, the Electrum. Where the hell does that come from? The gelatinous mask. We still don't have that. Oh, so I see Excalibur can't be upgraded. That's not great.
And?
Ooh, look at it though. Let me get in the light. Oh yeah, baby. I mean, that's got to be one of his nicest swords yet. Big fan. Big fan of that. Okay. Oh, actually.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. Coin purse weighing you down. You'll not find a better price than that.
Should buy some tunes. We got money burning a hole in our pocket. Lovely, dark, and deep. That sounds nice. Let's buy it.
It'd better all be here.
Thank you, Clive.
Here we go. This is nice. 40k? I don't know about that.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Nid told me she was building a ship.
One thing I have to say about FF14 is it does take a little getting used to. Yeah, okay. Use the action button to lock onto an NPC object, then press it again to interact or attack.
Is this better?
It's like you walk up to a table to eat a bowl of food, and you first got to lock onto it, and then you've got to interact with it. I've had times I forgot to lock off to interact with something else. Yeah.
A little. Listen.
I'm sure it's one of those things you get used to pretty quick.
It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault.
So I'm gonna have to cover this debt, huh? Well, it's good that I just spent $40,000 on a song.
Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's gonna take some time, and I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Be late for that, I'd say.
Yeah, perfect.
There you are. What a surprise.
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I will dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each.
Wow.
5 million each.
Oh, that hurts.
They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies.
Yeah.
I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Dude.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Walks away. That's good.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Dude, how funny would it be if we came back and we were having a funeral for this dude? Karen did kill him.
I don't.
Yeah, that'd be a good time. I can bang out another one of these while I'm away. Yeah, we got that, and we don't know where the Breaker of Worlds is. Okay. Never mind.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
Martha's looking pretty good.
To be here, but it seems we still owe you a
She keeps it tight.
considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Now deems that day to have arrived and wishes to use the rubies to pay off these outstanding debts. Yeah.
A star ruby? I can't accept this.
Oh, fuck.
It's worth at least twice.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Isn't that worth twice what we owe?
Find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto.
Just take the fucking rock. I need to go do this again.
The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither.
Ooh,
that,
wow.
And you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Yo, she was getting kind of flirty there, huh? That was kind of sexy. She was looking good, too. Hadn't seen Martha in a while. She was looking good.
There's talk that the glass gate flood.
Did you hear?
The gate's down.
want to see you.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and Isle of Talk?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
I say keep the Star Ruby and invest. Damn! I read that just at the wrong second.
You really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil.
Damn it!
Compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me.
Oh man, everybody
Tell
wants
Otto
a
he can
piece.
keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around.
What?
The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway.
Okay, I'll keep it.
My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it.
This is
For my
not
sake.
good.
And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
Dude, she runs the biggest whorehouse in the land. Like, she'll make up the money.
Fetching, isn't it? Very well.
Fuck.
Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
And then it hits her with the Irish goodbye. Just leaves.
If he's still with us.
Yeah, if he's still with us. No, here we go. Dude, tell me that we don't go back and fucking Gott's dead. Fuck, that would be funny. Karen turned him into a suit. Looks like he's still there.
The thing Tomes helped to build.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Yeah. See, if I was writing this dude would be soup right now.
So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best.
Yeah.
She was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful.
This motherfucker, man, how useless is this dude?
I did.
He couldn't even walk 50 steps and deliver this stone to Karen. Clive, he just has to do everything around here, doesn't he? Fuck me.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
That's fine with me. So what she said, she threw a couple talents in. So what? I should have like
Get this.
I should have like 8 million coming my way.
Might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
Just pay me.
Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones.
Dude, useless. Karen is the main villain calling. I know, right? She's got that look on her face. And in that eye of hers.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square. Right away.
Kick his ass, please. What the hell is that
before?
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
Yeah.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close.
Dumped one in her.
Promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That
Classic.
was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
To the ends of the earth. Yeah. Sid was the man, wasn't he? R.I.P. Oh, look at this little Sid flashback. Talia, Karen. The cook, I think that was. I don't know.
Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went.
Well, he did.
But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of sad, you know. I feel for you.
You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us.
Well, it certainly isn't this fucking got, dude. He almost sunk the ship.
I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Yeah, this asshole. Kill him.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Right.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
I'm not drinking out of that.
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
No, don't worry, dog. I got 8 million coming from Karen. That was nice, though. That was nice. Didn't really get much out of that, other than story. I mean, Sid's goblet, what does this do? Yeah, it's just displayed in the chambers, of course. Whatever. Okay. Well. Okay. I don't suppose there's any other missions.
Clive. Here you go. Seen
So it's all done. And what about in Clive's chambers? Yeah, the reading table, there's nothing there. Okay, let's do the story. Give it to me, Otto.
Asterix, we'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something?
What?
There is no thing.
What do you mean?
She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
So?
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
What's in Canver? What the hell is she doing? Like for the foredeck. Hang on. Let's see what it says in the journal. Clive returns. Monday will return. No, there's no updates on this.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Since
That the thing Tomes helped.
would I have known what's going on here if I paid a bit more attention last night?
Have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat. Going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she?
Well, I'm glad you think this is funny.
Anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canver has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door, which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man, Gav, for a moon or two. Oh, your man, Gav. And he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Well, of course, man. I mean, we owe Uncle, I don't know, a lot. The uncle is the hero we never knew we needed. I mean, seriously.
Trouble in Canva.
Lord Byron.
I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Lord Byron's the man. Make no mistake.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
Nice.
She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
Good.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Yeah, what's going on here? Why is everybody lying to Clive all of a sudden? This is bullshit. Sid's legacy. Going back to the old hideaway. Oh, yeah.
well, Sid. I remember what you told me.
Clive and Jill be getting that shotgun wedding.
If no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it.
Everyone's in on it? Yeah. Is that what's happening here? I'd be into that. Clive shows up and
this, old friend.
he either marries Jill or gets his brains blown out.
Is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once.
Yeah, because it's his wedding.
If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Oh, or that.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Oh, certainly. Who the hell is this? This dude better not have been piping Jill down. Okay, Karen was there too. Like, what the hell is that? I didn't say you could travel with this dude.
What a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Yeah. Dude, Karen... Is she joining the party? Imagine you get to play as Karen. Turns out she's actually, like, wicked. She's got all kinds of powers and shit.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you.
Is this camera on?
Do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them?
Oh. Holy shit, he's gonna break her in half.
Stop that, you break
Yeah.
my bones, you great galoot.
Looking awfully pale right now. I know the light. Let me turn the light down a little bit.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets.
That's a bit better.
It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Man, he's gonna kill Karen.
Poor fingers.
Yeah, at the very least, break her hip.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
I mean, you are missing an eye. You had an eye cut out of your head. So you tell me, Gav.
Did you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
It's great. It's great. Boklad. Okay, well, that was nice. The Eastern Dalmekia, a narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountains, thought to have been torn from rock by the very gods themselves. Looks like there's a fucking contract out this way as well. Oh man, I hope it's not that S level contract. There's no way I'm gonna be ready for that. Thing is gonna destroy me. It's probably gonna one-shot me if I run into it. Well, we'll have to see what happens after we come back from a quick break. Sit tight because there are some important announcements from the Winston-Salem Town Committee that I think you will all be quite interested in. Check this out. Welcome back, everybody. Here, let's go here. I gotta turn the light up more. It's fucking... whatever. Yo, okay, so shout out to the Winston-Salem Community Announcement Board. That's brilliant. Did you do something special to get it to you shouted out the Winston-Salem community announcement board, but it linked to my channel. Did you do something special there? Because that's brilliant. That's a great move. Or does Twitch just know? I don't know how. It somehow recommended your channel. Yeah, what? Like, how did that happen? Twitch just knows that anything to do with Winston-Salem at this point is probably press X to podcast. I'd just like to point out that I've never been there. I know nothing about it, other than it's in North Carolina. But, yeah. I've become synonymous with Winston-Salem.
Better. Thanks to Talia.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Oh wait, we haven't given Torgal any love tonight. Torgal.
When did you get so big?
Yeah. That's good. Good stuff.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt
Cool Jay, would you mind throwing up a Discord shout out? Should be just exclamation Discord. Please and thank you. Excellent. Happy to see that's working. Thank you again.
So what do you think?
That we'd be
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out.
I'm not.
Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart.
You better get on that.
Seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Yeah, this sounds like bullshit.
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone.
Why do I feel like this is a trap?
I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say?
Oh, no, man.
Will you
I think they're
help us out?
fucking with us.
Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
See, they're too complimentary.
You're lucky you came along.
I feel like they're
Hoping to
ready
make
to
a
stab
heavy
me in the
person
back.
look, lad. Our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those benefits, keep your eyes open.
Yo, Satin Band Geek, thank you so much for checking in. Thank you so much for being here.
To drag the cart out of there
I
myself.
appreciate that. Thank you.
Nope.
Hope you had a good evening. I think you were streaming earlier, weren't you? Thought I saw you on there.
Direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Can't remember if I saw you in the Discord or on Twitch streaming, but either way, I hope you had a good day / evening. Thank you so much for being here.
Too. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take him.
Thank you, Cool J. Appreciate you hitting that.
These must be our bandits.
Oh.
Nice try.
Oh. Cake.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Wait a minute. So I definitely can't get into here, can I? No. Seems like a good spot to hide something. Hide a chest, you know? No? Okay. You know, I gotta be honest. I'm surprised that those guys didn't show up to stab me in the back.
Out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
I mean, I guess there's still time. There's still time. If they draw their swords on me.
Getting his goods out of here.
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
Yo, I killed the...
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here.
I don't like this. Something's not right here.
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
I don't like these two. They're fucking with me, aren't they? Clive, you couldn't detect something funky there?
You've had your rewards and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
Kill them. Whatever. Guaranteed that's not the last we see of them. Guaranteed. Sounding shady about all this. Contraband cabbage smuggling going on here. Yeah, you're right. There's something. It's like, I feel like those guys tricked me into killing the actual owners of the cart.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
Yeah, like, this is bullshit. Guaranteed we see those guys again. There's no way we don't. They're way too shady. Anything over here? No chest or anything? No, that's where we came from. Okay. Enemies right there. And wasn't there? No, okay, never mind. I'm tripping. I just want to make sure I don't run past a chest. But I think we're good. That's not the move I wanted, but it'll work. Yeah. I'm curious if they, because I'm pretty sure a patch came out for the game recently. I'm curious if they got rid of the... They did! Whoa! That's crazy. Before you weren't able to turn the motion blur off, and now you can. Oh my god, it's so much better. Dude, the motion... I hated the motion blur. And now, I want to see if they improved the performance mode. Holy shit.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Bockland.
Oh, bowling. Bowling.
Keep our wits about us.
Thank you for checking in, man. Appreciate that. Hope you had a good day. Thank you so much for being here.
Clive? something wrong?
Nothing.
They like an FF16? Game of the year. Game of the year. Game of the last several years. It is so goddamn good. I can't get enough of it. It's one of those games that, like, I want to finish it because obviously I want to see the story all the way through, but, like, I don't want to finish it. I just want it to go on forever.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task.
Yeah. Bolin, you did a stream today, right? What were you playing?
There is other news, Dion.
Oh, it must have been yesterday I saw you online.
Dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic.
Took today's mental break, yeah. I feel ya. I feel ya. That's the one thing when I... Having a stream schedule that I've set up to be 7 days a week, it doesn't really afford me time days off to do that. I always feel bad when I miss a day, which I try to not make happen very often. But I feel you there.
Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greager, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
Oh. Yeah, he ain't gonna like that.
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
Okay, but I mean, Dion, traitorous is a nice word for obviously seriously.
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
Okay, but like as if Dion couldn't just fucking icon it and fuck these dudes up.
Your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Unless this is one of the...
Not another meeting with silly old men.
Is Olivier...
They're
is
so boring.
Does he have a fucking icon?
I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Dude, she is one evil bitch.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle. But it's not as if we can wait for the Six to
Come on. Oh, Hannah. Hold on. Let me just fight this fucking thing first.
Nice try.
Oh, come on. Oh, that's... Yeah, that was not what I wanted. What's going on, Hannah? Oh, sexy side eyes. How you doing? I'll be honest, I'm surprised that you woke up. After pulling an all-nighter and having to go to work. I'm surprised you woke up. No, we already discussed this. You don't shout me out. Oh, I mean, it's already been done. No way I'm going back to sleep. Yeah. That ship has sailed, huh? Alright, so we came from there. So, I think that we check this spot out first. Maybe kill these chocobos. Oh no, they seem to be tamed. Oh, yeah.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
I was like, rig my PC so that if I don't shout out, everyone will explode. I did, actually. I sent him a virus. Sent him that Trojan ware.
Oh, I'm done for. If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through.
Now his system recognizes if everyone doesn't get shouted out. And furthermore, that Trojan ware is set up so it shouts you out automatically. I'll fight him. He's my husband. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So don't blame us, just blame the Trojan ware. Now I gotta find out if Matt is on VR chat or not, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fun last night. Except for my system not running as well as I would hope. Being kicked out when I did, that wasn't fun. But obviously I just gotta plug my headset into my PC next time. I know I've got that I think the cable's actually right here. I gotta dig through some stuff, but I gotta do that, and then I'm gonna YouTube how to get it all set up. Because I'm sure there's nothing more annoying than like last night when I was trying just to find the like the profile options that it was Matt or it was Slater who was telling me how to. I think it was Matt. And I couldn't even find like the option on the settings screen. Just had no clue where anything was, so I got to test things out. Take a bit more time. Actually figure out how to operate the thing.
Come on. Faster.
That'll do, girl.
Auckland.
There are no Christians here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Best service.
What do you think, girl?
Like I was gonna say, tell me there isn't a chest back here.
This is everything. Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
What are you looking for?
Oh, the enhancer. No, we don't.
Just what I was looking for.
Oh, I'm selling again. What am I doing?
You've a discerning eye. Farewell.
Clueless. Found Matt. He's on there. He's online.
Bloody crews and caravans, scooping up all the best customers.
You guys gonna go to the strip club tonight? What's this say? Caravans may bleed you dry. Old Rich may drink you dry. But we'll get your goods home and dry for cheap. Nice. Ooh, new song? Well, traders and travelers, weary of foot, patched of throat, and light of belly, to rest while within our premises.
Arrivals had brought any coin before.
Be nice if I could go in there. I have no clue. I'm not fully awake, so I have no clue what's going on. Yeah, fair enough.
I hear the brothers found another victim. Believe it. I believe it, all right. What's that?
Well, if you do end up going to the strip club, you enjoy those virtual titties. Hopefully you get many, many lap dances. That video, that video that Moon took of you getting the double lap dance was pretty funny. I did not realize VR chat gave you those capabilities.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
So good.
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. You're more than welcome to look.
Just a measly crust. What? He couldn't get the crust? God damn. It's a little stiff.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Tight-fisted swines. You put your prices up a few gil, and they act like it's the end of the world.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Go and bother someone else, will you?
Wow.
I've got my trader's pass, and I'll be leaving as soon as I'm able.
Fine.
Let us through!
I'll take the large one.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone.
Oh,
We
fuck.
cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
Well, hopefully it gives us the option to kill the child, or at least beat him.
No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Beat him until he gives the pass
Where do
back.
we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
Right.
Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Okay. Demonetized, yeah. Yeah.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
I figured. You know what? I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I don't regret the choices I've made.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Alright, we're already down this way.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Yeah. Demonetized, yeah. They're playing no game. I wonder if that's actually a Twitch account.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
And nasty.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
What is this?
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad?
She's kind of sexy.
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Why?
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back.
I do.
Then we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Sexy.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
What's this little guy? Oh, a little twerk? A twerk action? Sexy Eloise getting a twerk? Is that what that is? I love it. Nah, there's gotta be another chest around here somewhere. It's Moonrock throwing it back. Oh yeah, backing them cheeks up, huh? Gotcha, gotcha. That's good. That's good stuff.
Bloody crimson caravans scooping up.
Aldrich to the test. Again, I mean, there's got to be a chest up here or something. Wow, I can't believe there isn't one right there.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears.
Moonrock throw.
Come on, come all!
Jug of snake spit for the road.
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy
check-
pears!
I'm sure there's nothing. Whatever.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking
Not working for
something
me.
in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want
Is
to
that the
know more.
command for it? It must be Hannah's
You were leading the
personal.
hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the
She does have
traders carrying the
that.
biggest
He does have that
Harder to watch
emoji
your
game
back,
down
see?
on lock.
Less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved.
Copy pasted, yeah.
Should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Must be a personal emote. Maybe I should try and get that in here. Get that in here for subscribers. It's a sub emote? Yeah.
You won't find anything of this quality in
A sub emote.
Come and taste my peaches.
For what? Subbing to Stargazer? Subbing to like the Discord, then you get access to it?
Tight-fisted swine. You should come with me to the Dominion.
That would make sense if it's Moonrock throwing cheeks. Oh, subbing to Moon, right, gotcha. That makes more sense.
Sorry. Message
Throwing them
from
cheeks
Eloise, is
back.
it?
She's asked me to
I
help
like how
her.
you can use, if you get emotes from subbing to someone else, you can use them anywhere.
Is
I didn't
that
realize
so?
that. That's cool.
Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
Well, that's the thing.
All right, then.
Being cheese,
Questioning children.
being made of cheese absolutely comes with its perks. Who doesn't like a big old slice of cheese on their burger, eh? 2 patties? Fucking A, man. Shout out Wings of Redemption.
Remember when half the people coming through
Oh, yeah.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Oh, come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar. We all know she ain't selling fruit. I met Moon about 3 months ago and immediately subbed. We instantly became best friends. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a real good guy. I'd like to get to know him more, but he seems very busy.
Excuse me, do you mind if I ask
Seems
you
like everybody wants a piece. And the cow jumped over the moon, yeah. And the cow
just wondering if anyone has
jumped
asked you
over
to
the
do
moon.
anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away.
Oh, well, I wonder why.
What I'm about to tell you to do.
Sorry.
Excuse me?
I'll leave you alone.
Finest earthenware from the free cities, all but unbreakable.
Is this another one of these little shits? Here.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
The disrespect here is unbelievable.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets?
Yeah.
Do you get paid for it?
Oh, like you don't know, you lying
You get
little
in trouble
shit.
for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
What's that? Oh. Oh, it seems to be some sort of animal throwing cheeks now.
Caravan stops next to the check.
Flipping them cheeks like it's a day job. What is that character?
Excuse me.
I'm jealous of your emotes. I know, right? Like, I want these emotes that throw cheeks.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
I'm gonna have to get some cheek throwing emotes for the channel here.
Are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it really, but my friend Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
I want emotes of all the horror characters throwing cheeks. Leatherface, Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy Krueger. I want all of them throwing cheeks.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears, meats and beef.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Gotta check this out. I must have.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings.
Wow. Here we go.
Noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Wow, now they're calling him dumb too.
Wish we hadn't handed over the pass though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Good. Have all sorts of emotes. Yeah, off.
Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
I need to get a good set of cheek throwing emotes for the channel.
If you want, I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
Kick his ass, Clive. You know what to do. I have a friend that makes emotes? Oh, really?
I need to find him before
Anything I
his
want.
employees do.
So I was saying, yeah, like I want the horror characters, Freddy Krueger, Jason, Leatherface, Michael Myers. I want them throwing cheeks. You think that's something they can do?
Did you see
For research purposes, yeah, of course. If you need an artist, let me know and I can get you her website. Yeah. Send me the website. Would you mind throwing it to me in Discord? I'm definitely gonna look into that. And also, if you could, let her know that I'm gonna need those emotes for the price of on the house. No. JK, I got you, yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'll make her raise the price for you. Ouch. Danger, yeah. Make sure if this dude, his name is Rhett. If he comes through and he wants emotes, be sure to charge him like double. Triple. Who cares? He's an ass. He's a fucking loser. I gotcha.
This is everything. It must be
Where is this little shit? There he is.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you.
But why?
I just want to ask you some questions.
Hurt him.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
Oh shit.
People who were making
Just DM'd you her website? Perfect, thank you. She's gonna make my new emotes when I get some money. Ooh, yeah. How much does she charge?
Stones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free.
Didn't come
Because
at all half the time.
that's one thing I noticed when I was looking into getting the ones that I have. Like, I found a pack that I could get for free, or maybe it charged me like a couple bucks, but it was really cheap. But that was one thing I noticed, is that like emotes are expensive. Generally, people charge a lot for them.
Before I started buzzing for them, you know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else, someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guild, me and my mates would have starved.
Yeah. 1 for 12, 3 for 27, 6 for 57. I mean, that's
Cowards.
yeah. I think that's a little bit less. Like, I was honestly like, I feel like the general price I was seeing when I was looking at them was like people were charging like 20 bucks for one, around there. So 1 for 12, 3 for 27, 6 for 57. That's pretty good.
You're making a mistake.
I do her with everything
We're on
in
the
me.
same
Okay.
side.
Good. I'm gonna check it out.
Hell we are.
Party parrot. Party parrot. Is that
Brooch. Where did you get it?
Is that the artist? You see your prices are worth it? Yeah. Well, good. If I could get my horror characters throwing cheeks, then 100% that'll be worth it. Yo, Matt, thanks for checking in, bro. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Oh. Hannah with the check-in as well. Thank you so much. I will be sure to shout y'all out in the Discord as soon as I get a chance. She made this one for my brother. Wait, hold on. What's that? I can't. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that one's cool. That one's cool. No problem, boo-boo. Mm-hmm. Thanks for teaching me the ropes a bit in VR chat last night.
What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
My favorite time was my favorite moment was all that alone time that we spent together. Away from Hannah's prying eyes. I was dreaming about it.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Who is this asshole?
What do you know of the cast stones?
Oh.
Vultures who have made Balklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
My back is hurting so bad I can barely breathe right now. Like, wow. I can feel it going through my back into my chest and stomach. Oh, God. I need someone to step on me. The animated Canadian flag emoji. You know what? That's probably one I could find for free. I got to imagine that's floating around out there somewhere. But like, looking for Leatherface throwing cheeks, like that's pretty specific, right? That I'll probably have to pay for. But I think it's gonna be worth it. If I could get the big four: Leatherface, Michael Myers, Jason, and Freddy Krueger. If I could get those four throwing thick cheeks, I think I'd be a happy man. My next emote is going to be a mini cartoon version of me in a bee onesie. Ooh, that sounds cute. That sounds real cute.
All right then. Honza.
Snorlax? Wait.
Don't worry.
Oh, and a snow. Wait, because my friend Powds has this one of him in a Snorlax onesie. Oh
He
man.
always comes to town to collect the passes.
Look at that.
Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they
Yo.
spotted me halfway down the trail.
I fucking love Snorlax. I like that one.
Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Leighton's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
When I was talking about doing most, did this one for Matt. And that one is. What is that? Like a Spartan warrior with a halo? What is that? I have a tough time seeing them on my little screen here. It's Stream Elements. It's yes, okay. Stream Elements when it or not Stream Elements, Restream. The Restream chat when it displays an emote, it doesn't animate it. So I need to look over at my laptop. And like the screen is kind of far away and small. Those look good though. Those look real good. So you think that she could come up with Leatherface busting ass for me?
Daddy.
0 of 10. Yeah, man, Restream. Dude, it does kind of piss me off that the Restream chat doesn't animate the emotes. I mean, Restream's a good service. I enjoy it. But, come on, there's some things that they gotta change. Look at these assholes. They have no chance.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
Stay down.
Oh, like how the dude behind him got caught up in that. That's fun.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company. That's the lot.
Oh, son of a bitch.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
It's a good one, Jill. I sworn I saw. Yeah, there we go. It's like I could have sworn I saw another piece of loot around here.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off.
Damn!
Then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
This next fight is brought to you in part by...
Find out about PCP, angel dust. They call it the killer for a reason. It might get you the first time. It might wait till the 100th time. But it's gonna break you if you do it. Angel Dusted, starring Gene Stapleton and Arthur Hill, will begin after this. And now, Angel Dusted, starring Gene Stapleton and Arthur Hill.
It's that guard from
So they're about to get angel dusted.
Kill them all!
Has anybody ever seen Angel Dusted featuring Gene Stapleton and Arthur Hill? Watch it just be like a fucking banger of flick, you know? I certainly haven't seen it myself. Maybe I should. Not me, yeah. Maybe I should watch it.
Say crime doesn't pay.
Or
Gold chains,
I could
rings,
watch Blue
purses.
Streak with Martin Lawrence again.
And traders' passes.
I'll probably go with
Dozens of
Blue Streak with Martin Lawrence
Name's
again.
been changed.
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part
Poor
I
Goots
played
getting his
one-
pastel. I know, right?
I'll be glad to.
He really didn't deserve that. And is it just me? Am I the only one that wanted to kick that kid's ass for taking it? I wanted to destroy him. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get. Goots is one of your favorite people? Yeah, Goots is the man. And yeah, I understand that the kids are being fucking, you know, persuaded into doing this by these, by the dudes we just beat up, but still. I want to kick the kid's ass. Good, I'm glad, I'm glad you did too. I was all ready to whoop that kid's ass when we ran into him. What was his name? Hansa? I was ready to whip that ass. So disappointed that I couldn't. Justice for Goots, straight up. Man, Laura, I was so happy to see, I just discovered this tonight, that they released a patch that allowed you to kick the motion blur off. So nice. The motion blur was like, it was bad. It was pretty bad. And it seems like they've improved the performance mode as well. There's less frame rate dips. It still happened for sure, but it's not as noticeable as it was when the game first launched. I remember like the first, I think like the first week or so we played the game on performance mode, and yeah, there were some There's some fairly gnarly performance dips. A lot of people were happy with that motion blur setting. Yeah, I didn't even realize that it was changed. I didn't realize that they patched that in.
How goes the hunt? My brother is
Yeah, I was super happy to see that.
I trust.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke.
Okay, well, it was them and Hansa, so let's kick his ass.
Pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing.
Right.
I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will.
Just asking, yeah, we played it on graphics mode the whole time. Yeah, I mean, the graphics mode is actually very good.
Well, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back.
It certainly was the better way to play before they released this patch and fixed a lot of these frame rate dips on performance. But now performance mode is actually pretty good. It's pretty good.
Of course, I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
She knows.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What the hell does that do?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey.
I wish that he actually added these seals,
on the caravan, but if
these little trinkets to his attire. I wish you could see him like dangling off of him.
For a discounted price, of course. Say 9 million?
Wait, what?
We'll try the caravan.
Yeah, what the hell was that? She just tried to swindle 9 million out of us? Yeah, we got the trader's pass. Is thunderstorm cooldown? Yeah, okay.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goods.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Get it, boy!
Oh. All kinds of side quests opened up.
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you have that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire.
I choked at that price. Yo, what the hell is that? I thought she said there was going to be a nominal fee. A minuscule fee to cover. 9 mil?
To use them.
Well,
sickening.
Being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis.
Material wealth? Okay, well, you could have... You had me at material wealth. So Laura, swindling is the true boss fight here. Yo, I've been getting fucked around. Laura, have you guys decided which game you're gonna play next? I think I asked this already. I know you were playing Final Fantasy 14. I'd be down. I'd definitely be down to come check you out if you're playing Final Fantasy 14 on stream.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Yeah.
Porter for hire. Best service.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps finding someone.
Okay.
You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken,
Bidding on more G-Dub 2
through my
or
packs.
something new.
I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days
Started a
back.
ton of games and never finished them. Oh yeah. That's what I've really liked about streaming, is that it's helped me finish so much stuff that was in my backlog, and it continues to do so.
And I'm beginning to fear the worst.
So if I like commit to a full playthrough, then I do it, and it's
Any
nice.
idea where his search for the thieves
And it's
might have
like,
taken him?
The old
you know, you're
Zemeckis
getting
road,
content out of it, so it makes it a bit easier to finish the
doubted
games.
They would be fool enough
You
to
know?
linger here in Bucklad. Joseph's lived a hard life, made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around.
Yeah, we'll find them. GW2 though, is that Guild Wars 2?
Daddy!
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through?
Now you mention it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
There was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Well, next time I see you online, I'll be sure to come by.
How am I supposed to know?
Had to raid and run the other night because I saw that you were still on Final Fantasy, so...
And leave me be.
You know. I made sure I raided, and then, like, I was covering the screen, and I scrolled down so I could type that message. Yeah. What the hell is going on out here?
Not surprised.
Yeah.
You'll have a real coin if no one's good to you.
I mean, Cloud, just kick him off the cliff, bruh. In 2 years of streaming, I think I've only beaten like 4 games. Really? Well, you know. No, 7, 8? Okay. Final Fantasy being the most recent one. Can you name? Do you know which the other ones were?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly,
11?
we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens.
Looking at my games folder? Okay, yeah. I'd be curious to see
With very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe.
what games were actually good enough that you stuck around to finish them.
Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but that sigh, that exasperated sigh, it sounds like Clop's ready to whip this dude's ass. Excaliburian. Not sure if I've heard of that game, but Fallout 3, oh man, Fallout 3 is absolutely amazing. I love you, Colonel Sanders? What? What is that? Lord Winklebottom investigates. I think I've actually heard of that before. Portal, yeah, classic. I've played Portal 2 on stream, so I don't think that counts. Gotcha. Oh, but yeah, the first Portal was amazing.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I.
Stanley Parable.
Looking for someone.
Chrono Trigger, Triangle Strat. Okay.
Mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks.
Chrono Trigger, that's a good one.
Those ones, over there.
Colonel Sanders is free on stream.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them.
I gotta check that out.
She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat
Undertale.
little boys for
Okay,
dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
Watch Over Christmas. Never heard of that.
What you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Tell me more about this I Love You, Colonel Sanders game. Like, what do? Do you help him make chicken, or like what style of game is it?
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Ancient sword. Oh, what's that about? Is that better than my fucking Excalibur? What am I doing? No. What does it look like, though? Eh, it's alright. Kind of basic. Definitely not as nice as Excalibur. Made 14 because I beat Cult of the Lamb. Man, Cult of the Lamb was so good. I really enjoyed that one. I've got it on Switch, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. But they added more content. Same with Plastic Duck Simulator. Never heard of that. That sounds interesting. Colonel Sanders is a dating sim, but basically it's silly as... Oh, okay.
I think we found our
Little silly ass game. I think I actually have heard of that now.
Happy to see me.
Now that you mention it's a dating sim, yeah. Duck Simulator's chill as fuck. You can't do anything but collect ducks. And what are they, like live ducks or like rubber ducks? Bathtub ducks. I don't know if, does anybody remember that PS3 game that it came out to like show off the DualShock 3 and how you could like rotate it to move the ducks? Yeah, rubber duckies, right? And it actually had like this amazing set of water physics in it. Anybody remember that PS3? I believe it was like launched with the PS3.
He's just protecting his home.
Joseph. So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? It wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Guaranteed.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market.
Wait a minute, what the hell is this? This dude's friends with these?
Because our thieves
Well, kill
had
him.
no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this dude.
Once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
Right.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Shit. That's 12, but I can't remember what the other two were. Let's say Dark Souls 2 and Ninja Gaiden on Super Nintendo. Those are the other two you beat, I remember. Grab the cliff. Hidden through time. What's hidden through time? Sounds like one of them dinosaur. One of them dinosaur. A Land Before Time, you know? You know what I'm talking about.
Going to get yourself killed.
I think I might play this I Love You Colonel Sanders game on stream next.
Not when such majesty stretches out before us.
So what's the deal? Do you have like sex with the Colonel, or how does that work?
The final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such
Oh, Where's Waldo game, I gotcha.
It tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope.
And Colonel is too righteous for that. Damn it. 0 out of 10. Can't sleep with the Colonel. 0 out of 10.
Yet to see. Onward. History awaits.
Let me drop this in here. Colonel's too righteous for that. Oh god, like as if the game isn't about trying to get the Colonel in the sack so you could tucker him out and then steal the recipe, you know? If I'm writing that, that's how that game is turning out. You bang him until he's unconscious, basically in a sex coma. And then you like rummage through his house to get the code to his safe, where you can get the recipe. No, you're all cooking school and... What is this? Corgi? Oh, fuck. Dude, this thing's whipping my ass. And, oh, and a Corgi, yeah, sorry. I had your message blocked. Or, like something on my screen, my cursor was covering up the message. A Corgi is your teacher. Okay. So I see. So it's definitely not an adult-oriented game about sexing the Colonel so hard you can steal the recipe from him. Gotcha. $78, okay.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so.
And like I seem to remember the promotional footage from that game.
You impress me.
I think that the website, that COG Connected website that I'm with, I think that we posted coverage on it when it was coming out. And they made Colonel really sexy, right? He's not like... He's definitely not the Colonel you'll find on the side of the bucket or up on the big sign, right? He's not veteran Colonel with his little bolo tie. He's more so like... sexy 25-year-old Colonel.
Fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods. He
huge muscles.
In the way of explanation.
The body of a god.
The ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps,
am I the only one that wants chicken now?
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have
little
you
three-piece
repeatedly from the
Astroglaster.
You have
no, Astrologa. Oh man.
Rambling.
Glad to help, but
I first read that as like a game that was about Astroglide.
I fear
but that was another game I finished, but wasn't the other one I forgot? Okay.
Truth, a captive ear
Astrologaster. I'd never heard of that.
Even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Okay.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
There better be something good in there. 280 on the AP. I mean, I like that. What's this? Yep. Okay.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thief.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
There'll be something good in here. Don't screw me around. Astro Glider was free with Amazon Prime, and the main character often made notes of coitus after consultation. Wait, what? I might have to look into this game. It's free with Amazon Prime, eh?
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Crimson Caravan.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look into this game. See, I knew that Astrologaster was a.
Just need to see about getting the word.
It had something to do with
I
Astroglide.
want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually.
I'm gonna look
Something
this
worth
up.
celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly, you're a gentleman of taste.
It was using the stars to
A
cure
gentleman
people.
who might sympathize with my predicament,
And then
perhaps?
sleeping with them after
If you
they were
pass
all
the good news
cured.
to a few friends of mine, I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
The game centers around the historical 16th century physician and astrologer Simon Foreman and the characters he encounters, who demand diagnosis, treatments, and sometimes to be read fortunes written in the stars. Oh yeah. You examine the skies for hints about people's personal lives. I've never heard of it.
Sounds simple enough.
Apparently it's $5
you'll
on
do it.
Steam right now.
Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bollock, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something. I'll be right back.
Can we turn that into a big something? Please? Really not out here to do these favors for peanuts, you know?
Hurry, man.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
What am I coming up? Oh yeah, coming up on 3 hours here. Okay, we'll probably shut it down after we're done this side quest. Didn't realize we were almost at 3 hours. Time just flew by tonight.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Peaches and pears.
Play Trivial Pursuit from time to time. I'm a big fan of Trivial Pursuit.
Caravan stops next.
So is there like a Steam version you play? Or console?
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too
Switch.
well. And
Gotcha.
I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare.
Oh.
Clearly isn't suffering.
Well, alien kisses.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else.
How's the VR
Those who
chat been,
travel
Hannah?
Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sam.
I like that alien
herbs
kiss
from
emoji.
Rosaria. Why?
I want
sometimes
that one,
we
too.
even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Let us through! I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding
Pretty
the
good, me
gate.
not planning things.
Well, you
Ooh,
found him.
like for your birthday?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage.
What was it?
A Gotan
What was it you were
66.
planning? A chatathon?
You might like a cup.
Chatterbait?
Never
No.
said no
What
to
was
a
it?
goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them.
The
all right.
subathon. That's
We've got our
it.
orders.
That's the
No
one.
papers, no passage.
Is that so? That's what y'all are
Try to
planning?
slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Yeah, I could fucking go for a drink right now. Jesus.
I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Well, maybe we'll finish the side quest here, and then we'll go talk to Goots one last time. Talking about, yeah, Matt's gonna help me and set the goals. I love it. I love it. That's gotta take some of the stress off. Having him help you out. Rada, what's going on, baby? Thanks for checking in. Hope that Overwatch treated you well tonight. Not that those developers really care about how you feel.
I spoke to your friends.
Let's be honest.
They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a
I
while
didn't matter his
since
best
we
friend.
all
He's
sat
helped me
down
with more
together.
than he knows. Oh, that's
The
sweet.
way I see it, that wine is as much
That's
theirs as it is my
so
own.
sweet, so nice.
So, well, I wouldn't be
Yeah, it's good
serving
to have
anything
somebody
but
like that in your
slops
life.
without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of
Treated.
Bolek. Lose any one of them, and the
Yeah.
market would
Treated the enemy how the devs treat you.
And without the market, I wouldn't
Well,
have
good.
a single customer. I'd
I would
say
hope
that's worth
so.
a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Well, I'm gonna
Never a
get.
truer word spoken.
I'm gonna get a nip of this, aren't I? Surely. What the hell is that? You can't tell me I didn't get it. No, I didn't even get to taste it. Oh my. Fuck. Fuck. What the hell am I doing out here? Why am I busting my ass for these people? And they're not even gonna offer me a sip of the 66. The fine vintage.
Something I can help you with?
Oh, whatever.
Always a pleasure.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Alright, Goots. What do you got for me? No taste? Dude, seriously. Ops. Yo. Uh-oh, here we go.
The caravan stops next.
Juicy pears.
What I really want
I feel like I'm missing one, but I can't remember. Check that game log. I mean, it's gotta be tough to remember everything he played over the course of 2 years.
You found it!
Speaking of ops.
Thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it.
Seems to me like a couple of ops have met in the chat right now.
So should you, Hunter. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And
We've decided on a day for it.
That ends well. Eh?
Gotta send me the
You're trained to be a
deets.
blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
So I haven't finished Wolf Among Us. Oh man, Wolf Among Us is so good. Death and Taxes, Shining Resonance, Soma. I've heard good things about Soma.
We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Don't Starve. Yeah, I tried Don't Starve as well. Didn't really stick with it. Unpacking. Yeah, unpacking was surprisingly relaxing.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Shit is going down, man. That'll probably be a pretty good scene. When the Dhalmekians roll into Sandbreck.
What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gill.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
Do it! She's officially the C word to me, and I've needed her to die since the beginning. Yo, she's a complete sea hunt.
Of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
And yeah, like as if we don't want to see her get her neck broken by the end of this.
Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut.
See you next Tuesday. Yeah.
To ash. Till
Seriously.
all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Destroy the... Yeah, that's a good shout out. Man, how good is that? It takes that and links you to I wonder why it does that. But I like it. I especially like how the Winston-Salem community announcement board links to my channel. Yo. She is fucking with us.
There's another darkness that has taken hold of Sandbreck. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Isn't a medieval style torture painful enough for... I mean, seriously. She needs to get beat.
Let us take to the skies together.
Sooner than later.
Bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella, and her usurping son, shall be put to death.
Damn.
And the Empire restored.
Yeah. Well, here we go. I'll say that's a pretty good place to leave it. You put the laundry in this morning and forgot. Now, did you put your laundry in the washing machine or did you put it in the dryer and forget it? Because that is two different games. That's two different ball games. You leave them wet and you open up the washing machine and it smells like a moldy foot. I say they make the sun beheader. Oh, yeah. Oh, in the washer. Yeah, that's brutal. My condolences, Prada. Oh, goodness. Gotta have the sun beheader. Like Olivier, that son, or Clive? Because I kind of feel like I want the killing blow. I want to have her head on a block and have Clive finish the job. She did orchestrate all that bullshit. Is this game top 5 or 3? What, of the year? Well, it's game of the year, so it's number 1. In the Final Fantasy series, not that I've played a ton of Final Fantasy games, but it's the best one I've ever played. Also played Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm current with content. Disney Dreamlight Valley. Hannah loves Disney Dreamlight Valley. I wanted Joshua to kill her, yeah. Right, man. It's got to be one of the Ross Fields that kills her. Clive, Josh, and all other beheaders. Yeah, yeah. They all put one hand on the sword and just sing, 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 sing. I'd be down. It's a little like The Sims, but Disney. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah. I don't know if I've heard of that game. Maybe. I'll have to check it out. I don't know how you think this is game of the year when Redfall came out this year. You know, that's a very good point. That's a very, very good point. Totally forgot about Redfall. That one was a banger from start to finish. What an incredible, incredible piece of art. In fact, it was so incredible that we should all take 30 seconds here to reflect on what it meant to all of us. Wasn't that nice? Wasn't that a treat? Shout out to sending the gorillas to behead her. Yo, how nice would that be? You just get 7 or 8 gorillas to come in there and just beat. I thought-provoking, stoic, soothing. I feel the same way. Every time I see that Gorilla Munch commercial, it makes me just look out and wonder, you know? What a beautiful, beautiful piece of advertising from our friends at the Winston-Salem Gorilla Munch chapter. Well, that is gonna do it for me tonight. But big shout outs are in order. Ooh. Damn. My mods, Cool J, and Prada, you came in at the end here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Laura, Hannah, thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Appreciate y'all chatting with me, keeping me company. So nice to hear from y'all. We also had Bowling Bear pop in for a little bit. It's real nice to see Bowling. I'm a big fan of Bowling Bear. Matt Rages, who I was having dreams about last night, and his sexy nipple rings in VR chat. Well, I guess they're not really rings. They're more like nipple studs. Oh. Who else was in here? Satin Band Geek. Satin Band Geek came in and lurked a little bit. I appreciate that. Thank you. And Mr. Robu. Mr. Robu is here as well. And Mr. Robu, I hope you had an excellent evening. And I know Ball Harry showed up at the start. Ball, if you're still here. I love you. I love Bolin too. He's in VR chat making friends. Matt Rages is. Well, maybe he can get back into VR chat and fucking tweak those nipple studs of his a little bit more, like he was doing for me last night. What an incredible moment. It's an incredible, incredible time it was last night. Satin's the best. I haven't really talked to Satin that much. We're making friends by sharing a cigarette. Oh, a little ciggy. Little dart. Darting it up with you and the homies, huh?
I try to remember.
Oh.
But when everything is coming back to me, I feel as if my memory is paralyzed.
No less.
You ask Prada about getting that toilet darts thrown at his head. Finally, cigs are making a comeback. Natural and vegan, unlike vapes. Dude, vapes, psh. Vapes are soft. But you know what ain't soft? Cigarettes. And you know what I like? You know what I like the most about cigarettes? When underage kids get a hold of them. And they start that habit early. 14, 15. Hiding it from their parents. And Nikki shot me with a motherfucking Nerf dart that was in a toilet. Oh, it was a Nerf dart. Oh, I thought it was a cigarette. So we call them darts. I thought it was a cigarette. That she threw at you. A cigarette that was in the toilet. Underage kids with supermodel moms. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My mom had to hide her cigs from me. I don't play around. Yeah. Yeah, my parents, well, actually, no, my dad smokes, but I never took darts from him. I got them down at the Stop and Shop. Because they sold to kids in high school. Much like our friends and Mr. Cheap Butts, who we're gonna go to now. Y'all pay attention. All right, kids, bring it in. Here you go, Johnny. Smoke them up, kids. There you go. Puff, puff, pass. Oh, thanks, Mom. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, damn, that's some good shit. God, I need a ciggy. Fuck me. Oh, this ain't my brand, bitch. You come on down to Mr. Cheap Butts. We got cheap butts and cheap beer located at 1101 North Main Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We sell cigarettes to minors and we don't give a fuck. And they don't give a fuck. Take me back to the intermission screen. That commercial's more about hot moms in your area than it is cigs. I mean, I won't lie. Every time I've gone to Mr. Cheap Butts, there's always hot moms out in the parking lot. Tailgating, buying booze and cigarettes, condoms, Trojans. Yeah, every time. I think there was a commercial where it's like, are they gay or sneaking a cigarette? That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna have to try and find that one. Cheap Butts carrying Winston on its back. I mean, seriously. If them boarded up windows and door frames doesn't tell you everything you need to know, I think we're actually going to receive a new commercial soon. I've heard some rumblings that there might be something new in the pipe works from the township of Winston-Salem. I'll send it over. Maybe, what day is it? It's Saturday? No, it's Sunday now, so sometime this week, I'm sure it's going to appear. You can not play that commercial on Twitch, by the way. Which commercial? Mr. Cheap Butts? They're paying your boy the big dollars. They're paying your boy the big bucks. I'm not going to play it. Besides, I support it fully. Oh, the one where the parents don't know what the kids are doing? Ah, yeah. Gotcha. They pain in cigs. Yeah. That was what they initially tried to offer me. Cigarettes. Cigarettes instead of cash. I said yes. So, you know. Alright, y'all. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight. Coming up on 3.5 hours. I guess it was Saturday. So, if there was a day to do a longer stream, it was tonight. What's that say? Yeah. Raid hype? Yeah. Yeah, we'll raid out. Let's... Alright. If I ever find it again, I'll send it to you. Yeah, please do. I would love to see it. Okay. Any suggestions, anybody, on who we should raid? I'm looking at the live stargazers right now, and I'm thinking Lone S? Lone S is sitting there with 2 viewers at the moment. That's who I rated. Yeah, do it. Okay. It's on. Hold on. You're the only one of my follow channels currently streaming? Nah. Good. I'm glad that I'm bringing you that Twitch content. You don't need to be subscribed to anyone else anyways. I got you covered. I got you, baby. Sex invented streaming. Dude, seriously, I created this shit. I created Twitch. I created the internet. So it's nice to finally see some recognition, you know? You got it. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna watch that later. I'm gonna watch that later, Laura. Thank you for finding that. How do I... There it is. Yeah, there she is. Lone ass. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. Before the internet was even invented, Bill Gates took the idea from him. Dude, seriously, I used to beat Bill Gates up in high school. And the reason I did that was because I caught him stealing my idea for the internet. I created the internet. Love to follow more gazers, but I have a huge list already and tend to stick to the same people. Yeah, I know my list of followees, or who I'm following. Yeah, it's getting pretty long. So we'll have to, you know, it is getting pretty long. Might eventually, I might do it in a couple weeks, but Mark Zuckerberg, fuckle nerd. Dude, seriously. I used to beat Mark Zuckerberg up in high school so bad. One time I caught him stealing my idea for Facebook and I kicked his ass. You should have seen it. I got suspended 2 weeks because of that. I told my parents what he was doing and they didn't care. They didn't care I got suspended. They said, good, you should have kicked his ass. Alright, I'm gonna take us out of here. I'm gonna raid us out. Lone S's channel, fellow stargazer. We're gonna get in there, support her a little bit. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me and chatting with me. I appreciate it. Much love, much love. I love all y'all. And I will be back tomorrow, same time as usual. You know, I'll probably do more Final Fantasy. I'm hooked on it. Just gonna be a Final Fantasy kind of weekend, you know? Ooh, that's fucking smooth. Okay, we're going. Until I see you tomorrow, you take care of yourselves and be good to each other. And good night, everybody.